unfortunately, I don't have voice. If I knew that Romina was here, maybe I could have done with her. But now I'm going to play just the piano version. And to get more a sense of it, I would like you just to recite you the translation. It's actually, it's written in German, the poetry, and it's by Heine, which is one of them, let's say, one of the best, not best, another one, but the most known poet from the Romantic era in Germany. So I just read for you, and then I play it. I'm just opening very slowly. Okay. So it's called The Lookalike. So the night is silent, the street lies still. My dear lived in this house. She has already left the town, but the house still exists in the same place. A woman stands there as well and looks up, wrings his hands out of pain. I'm filled with horror when I see him. The moon shows me my own shape. You look alike, you pale guy. Why do you imitate my love's suffering that torments me in this place? So many nights in the past time.
Bravo, 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 bravo. So we are going to have Chantal playing for at one of our live session. Okay, Dave?
Yes.
We have to find the piano, but
You have to roll the piano in. Yes, definitely. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Chantal is fantastic, and she does this salon from time to time, and it's very nice to go and see her. Yes. Thank you, Chantal.
So I want Bruce to think about what he just heard and to create a poem for Chantal's piece. Bruce, I want you to make a poem, you know. So the next time she plays, you can recite a poem underneath it. I think it'd be really good.
Amazing.
So now we go. So today we also have a kind of surprise, a different thing that if I can make it. That every time we have someone from Italy, one of our artists, Scena artist, translating, I ask them to give us some images from their places, so you can see some Italy while we are here. We can dream of traveling, as we cannot travel so much for now. So we'll start with Fabio. Are you ready? Do we have you are with Arsenio? Is Arsenio here? No, it's not here yet.
I can't see Arsenio, but I can present you Mauro Mou from Cagliari. Hi. Who is a rapper and also an actor. He found a theatrical company who's called KIT-Kairos Theater. He's founded also the first group of raps from Sardinia, the oldest group of music rap from Sardinia. Yes, CRC Posse with Dr. Dre, Michele Azzori. It's true.
Well, in Italy there are many groups, so it's
yes.
No one knows, but it's like there is a lot of rap culture, great culture in
Sardinia. Everyone here, Angelo, also Francesca, can tell you is an Iceland who fight every day for his freeze, for his ideal, for everything. We are very fighter. Yes.
So before we start with Fabio, I want to share a screen. Let's see if I can do it.
You can show. Would you like to show our?
I want to show, yes, and you have to tell us what it is. Let me 1 second, because I don't see it. Okay.
Okay.
So what is this?
This is one of the most important festa. We can call festa like Sant'Isidoro from Ireland. We have Sant'Efisio. There is a municipality, the common of Cagliari. There are many women during this festa. How can tell festa?
Festa, yes.
Festa with flowers. Like give in every corner of the street, put flowers where then every man and every woman go in this road, and everything is full of flowers. I can. It's fantastic, no? With typical come si dice? Costumi, come si chiama? Abito, trajes.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not working. Anyway.
I don't know.
I don't know what is going on here. Well, you can see this one in this way.
Oh yeah, beautiful! Wow, wow.
Not California, Cagliari, Sardinia. This is the most important sea of Cagliari. 15 kilometers of sea. It is a little mountain called Sella del Diavolo. Okay, Devil's horse.
The devil's horse.
Yes. Sella del Diavolo.
Yes.
Cell of the Devil. Ecco, Cell of the Devil.
Okay.
Okay, so now that you've been to Sardinia, I can stop sharing if I can. Okay, non-you share. I don't want to share anymore. Okay, well,
Laura.
I'm trying to figure out how not to share, which is, oh, stop sharing. There is
Stop
a
sharing.
button.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
sure. Well, it should be. Now we can go. So Arsenio is not here, but we can listen to the translation, right, Dave? Because after they have to go. So
Yeah, go
Well,
ahead.
we can
listen to the
start,
translation. So they made it into rap.
yes, we made a rap in Sardo and Italiano. After
Oh, wow.
the poesia was
Home is where the spirit goes.
okay, of Arsenius. For everyone, we can con la
Yeah, so
musica
we start?
Yes, we start.
Okay.
Sardo e italiano.
Istanbul zonanta, impari a sudoku de sugoro mio. Lompendi a commentu candu sa vita mia spaccia. Soverrinti sala sa asuba de sunda. Si prendenti sprumoni di ossigeno. Trenitus d'energia. Chi dastu un momento scetti. Ma s'arregò tu parri cannoffini. Mutausu sul ruolo. Candu bife su sentitus differentis. Totto de mattessi in porto. Se ho devo di aderus o se ho totto su una cosa scelta.
Tutto quello che ho dentro non riflette. Quel che io sono ed in crisi mi mette. Le maree sono fuori da ogni controllo. Non le temo, mi ci tuffo, io non mollo. La mia anima brucia, vaga e va lontana, anche quando la luce fiocca e la lotta pare vana. Voi parlate, ripetete che io sono un idealista, ma per me l'amore romantico è un autentico apripista. Apre sogni, bisogni, il mio cuore puro e quest'animo gratto che difendo a muso duro. Duro soltanto con me, ma dolce con chi vola, e con me voli anche tu, anima persa nei miei blu. E mentre volo comprendo ogni cosa, e il mio spirito guerrier nella casa riposa.
Narata che sappe cau e stir romantico. È una cassa volontà in amori e stir onorabili. Una volotto sincero con mio e totto. Una riconoscenza che non conosci sa morti. Con cassa esistenza mia, a solo con s'anima mia, comprendo sa mortalità di mia, sa missione mia. Home is where the spirit goes. Domo, este aindi, su spiritu banda.
La casa è il luogo dove lo spirito riposa.
Bravi, bravi, bravi.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so now we go to Giuseppina, because also she needs to go. Do we have Rachel here?
Yeah, she's here.
Show her. Rachel, oh yeah, hi. Rachel, Giuseppina made time. She translated time.
Oh, nice.
Before going to Giuseppina, where are you? Okay, there.
I'm here.
I'm going to show you Giuseppina. She brought us some, let's see, what is going on? No, nothing. It's that she doesn't, it doesn't, okay, whatever. Let's do it this way. Let me see if I can, yes, great. I'm going to share the screen with you again, and we go now to Liguria.
Yes.
Is, close to
To Savona.
Wow.
Sorry. Yes.
Yes, this is the sea Versetto. This is the beach where I usually go since where I was a child. I love this island. This is a little island, Versetto. I can't swim till the island, but I can see from the beach. And there is the mountains up in the north part of Liguria, but in the south part there is the sea. So it's very, 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 Laura, come si dice frastagliato, impervio? Sorry for my English.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is a beautiful sea. I love to see the sunset from this beach. And the other
we have, let me see if I can, I don't know why it's not going, but it's okay. You'll bear with me.
This is the little tower, the symbol of Savona, and that is in the middle. It's the main street. This is the historical center of 18th century. No, sorry, 19th century. And then there is also a part, a medieval part with a big fortress. It's small, but it's beautiful. There are a lot of things to see, small things to see. There is a lot of history. And there is the port. And when I was a child, I lived in that building.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I love this picture. It's from internet, but it's symbolic for me. And the third, because I have three images.
Oh.
Yes. This is
okay, I'll go back. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one. This is Hotel Riviera Suisse in the center, in the main street that you see between before. This is the hotel that my granny and my grandfather had from 1938 to 2014. My parents. And this is a photo took in the 60s. Savona were very beautiful in the 60s. There are this is the portico, and I love this photo because I imagine my mother like a child that runs between the tables, and I love this photo. It's very old. Thank you.
Okay.
This is Savona.
We could come there and do a poetry reading right there.
Yeah.
Yes. Free verse. Ready? Yeah. Omar.
I wait for you.
Okay. Bruce is in.
They will get
with the pullman.
They will get an excuse to come to Italy. Okay,
right.
so we'll go with time, right? Yes, Rachel.
Okay. Time. 1 minute it's here and gone the next. Some people want to capture time, their own essence, but you can't. For time is not real. Anything you cannot stop is not real. I can stop my bleeding, therefore I once was bleeding. I can stop hurting, therefore I once was hurting. It doesn't have to be concrete or abstract. To go back to the same time with the same person on a different day is not the same. The same mind but body, no. To have the same is not to have time. For time is a continuous element of life and mind. It's all in our minds. Right now I am writing this, but I could have wrote this tomorrow. Analyze, without clocks, would we have time? If the need was not here, could we have time? Everything at a certain moment. What I did 5 seconds ago can never be again. Are we all frightened of time? For we know it measures our lives and has power over them. Nothing can control time. It just keeps ticking. Maybe that's the scariest thing. It never stops and nothing can stop it. That's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cristina, vai.
Il tempo è adesso, è qui e poi scompare. Alcune persone vogliono controllare il tempo, la sua essenza, ma non si può. Per il tempo non esiste nulla che non si possa fermare. Posso smettere di sanguinare perché una volta ho sanguinato. Posso smettere di essere ferito perché una volta sono stato ferito. Non deve essere concreto o astratto. Tornare indietro nel tempo con la stessa persona in un giorno diverso non è lo stesso. La stessa mente, ma non lo stesso corpo. Avere lo stesso non è avere tempo. Il tempo è un elemento costante della vita e della tua mente.
È tutto nella tua mente. Adesso io sto scrivendo questo, ma lo avrei anche potuto benissimo aver scritto domani. Ma se non avessimo orologi, avremmo tempo? Se la necessità non fosse qui, ora, avremmo tempo? Tutto in un preciso momento. Quel che ho fatto 5 minuti fa non potrà mai essere ripetuto. Ma noi abbiamo paura del tempo. Per quel che ne sappiamo, il tempo misura le nostre vite e ha potere su di loro. Ma niente può controllare il tempo. E lui continua a ticchettare. Forse è questa la cosa che a noi fa paura. Il tempo non si ferma mai e nulla può fermarlo.
Thank you.
Grazie.
Fantastic poem.
Wonderful.
Rachel, a fantastic translation.
Bravissima.
I could understand
I
some
love
of them.
this poem.
It was wonderful. Thank you.
So while we're talking, I just want to tell you that we are envisioning of making a publication out of this month of poetry and translation. We'll see what we can do, but we will do it. We will make something. So Dave, I ask you to, are you ready for some more? Because not everyone is here, so you need to read it.
Let's see if
Intanto, scusate, grazie a tutti.
Oh, grazie, grazie. Grazie.
Ciao.
Grazie tanto.
Bellissimo.
Grazie. Ciao. Ciao Laura.
Ciao bella.
Ciao.
Thank you. Grazie.
Grazie.
Dave, where are you? I lost my Dave. Yeah. So you need, can we do, can you do 4 for $1 or The King and I?
Okay, I think she may be here. Let's see. Wanda, you there? I don't know if she can hear us. Can you unmute them? I don't know. She's calling by phone.
718?
Yeah. Hello?
718.
There you are. Yeah.
I hear you all, and I keep muting, unmuting. Yes.
Okay, so she wants you to perform The King and I, right? The King?
The King and
The
I.
King and
Mama. Who was The King and I? Andrea? Yes. Okay. So
yeah, it's
Andrea,
me.
so we go
Hi,
back
everybody.
Hi, Andrea.
to
Hi.
the presentation because Andrea gave me these two. Let's see if they work. No, first I have to do this. That is a kind of complicated, but we'll do it. Okay, so Andrea, explain.
Yeah, it's
Andrea is
it's
from
Basilica di
Bologna,
San.
no?
Yeah, I'm from Bologna. Yeah, unfortunately.
Right.
Every time I say that because I don't live in New York, but I'm from Bologna. Yeah, this is Basilica di San Luca. It's a San Luke sanctuary. It's a big symbol of Bologna because when you see that from the highway or by the on the plane, you know that you are home. So it's a big symbol. It's located on a big hill that it's called Colle. Oh my God, I don't remember. Colle. I don't remember the name of this big colle, and you can see a wonderful view of Bologna and all of the hills. And there is a funny thing about this church because I don't really like church, but I love it because it's Bologna, in my opinion. It's Bologna, yeah. But there is a very funny thing because if you want to prepare, do you know tortellini? It's a famous homemade pasta from Bologna. And old people say that if you want to prepare a good dish of tortellini, you have to rub the dough made with flour and eggs, basically. And you have to rub the dough, and from the dough, you have to see San Luca. So if you want to prepare very good tortellini, you need flour, eggs, a window and San Luca, because the thickness of the dough has to be as thin as you can see San Luca. So it's very funny, but it's true. So yeah, it's a big symbol for all the Bolognese, for us.
And also, my grandmother was from Bologna, and so the legend goes that my great grandmother was a very short and very tiny woman. Every day she was going to the San Luca complex, and the fact is, you should know, you cannot see it from here, but you can see that it's very high. So there is a long, well, actually you can see it from here, but anyway, there is a long road to go, and it's like is going uphill. And so my mom was saying that also my great grandmother was bringing her, and for her it was like very tiring. And while this woman that was over 80 years old, she was every single day going
in the past
back by foot. And so this is also a big symbol in my house. And then
it's interesting because yeah, because in the past there was, how do you say, non mi ricordo come si dice, funivia. There was don't remember that.
You know that there is the one that goes to Roosevelt Island. How you call it?
Oh yeah, the tram.
The one on the
high tram.
The funicular.
Yeah, maybe that. Okay. Yeah, there was something like that. Yeah, in the past.
Yeah. And so, and this one.
Oh wait, because I turned the page. Okay, sorry. Okay, I can see that now. Okay, it's Teatro Duse. I love Teatro Duse. Teatro Duse, it's been another big symbol of Bologna. It's one of the most famous theater based here. I love it because it's one of the first theater I played in, and it's very famous because it was one of the first theater in Italy to be dedicated to a woman, Eleonora Duse. All the people and Bolognese too loved this diva, and it was dedicated to Eleonora Duse in 1898, I think, if I remember. And I worked there as a guide too, so it was very, very nice to learn a lot of tips, a lot of interesting and curious things about this theater, and it's wonderful. So if you come to Bologna, you have to go to Basilica di San Luca, and you have to go to see some shows in at Teatro Duse.
And then we'll have more.
So definitely.
Also Alessandro from Bologna. Okay, now to the poems. So we have The King and I. Yes.
Okay, so should I read it again?
Yes.
Okay, and first of all, I love tortellini, so thanks. the King and I.
And I love your poem,
King,
sorry.
my royal flush, you wait for me, immersed in the old bay, seasoning my soul with heart full of desire to be marinated, every happily of my taste buds. You wait for me sizzling over national bohemian, beer steaming, burning with excitement, to claw my palm and fingertips, and to prick my lips with pointy thorn like that of unicorn. As I embrace you loose and throw hands down on table and reveal your hot winning wad, I savor your juice in my watering mouth, anticipating your succulence, whilst your sultry stream aces every inch of my heart. And I wait for you, O King, your royal highness, to flush like the fire within me before I pick you up gently and lay you down on my pallet to wine and dine me. Yes, you, O King, crab legs, are the very essence of my seafood passion, for I love every fiber of your thick meat.
I love your poem.
Okay.
Okay, can I go?
Yes.
Okay. So the title is The King and I, Il Re ed Io, e devo leggere anche c'è una una piccola parentesi, perché poi ci sono rimasto quando ho tradotto la poesia, cioè ci sono arrivato poco dopo, che dice mercoledì 1 aprile 2020. O re di cuori, la mia scala reale, voi mi aspettate immerso nella vecchia baia, siete il condimento della mia anima, con un cuore pieno di desiderio di essere marinato. Ogni papilla delle mie papille gustative, dalla punta della lingua alla radice. Voi mi aspettate sfrigolante, con una birra National Bohemian, fumante, ardente per l'eccitazione, per graffiarmi la mano e le dita e per pungermi le labbra con uno spino appuntito come quello dell'unicorno. Mentre vi abbraccio, voi allentate e lasciate andare le mani sul tavolo e rivelate il vostro seme caldo vincente. Assaporo il vostro succo nella mia bocca assetata, anticipando la vostra succulenza, mentre il vostro sensuale vapore arriva dritto in ogni centimetro del mio cuore. E io vi aspetto, re, vostra altezza reale, a spegnere il fuoco che ho dentro di me, prima di venirvi a prendere gentilmente e stendervi sulla mia tavolozza per bere e cenare con me. Sì, voi, o re, vostra altezza granchio reale. Voi siete la vera essenza della mia passione per il pesce, perfino le vostre gambe, perché adoro ogni fibra della vostra stessa carne spessa.
Oh, so
Thank you.
mesmerized, my king.
Thank you. Yeah, but it was
I
an
wanted to
April
hear
Fool
that
because
in Italian so much.
it was a big April Fool. You got me because I didn't notice that it was called Wednesday, April the 1st, 2020. So I was translating and I said to myself, oh my God, but it's wonderful, but it's completely crazy, but it's completely wonderful. You are a genius.
You did it. You nailed it. Thank you. I am
Thank you very much.
mesmerized.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I see there is a senior, so we can do the one that Michele translated, Timeless. Before we go, Michele, I saw you. Now I have to find, yes.
Here I am.
Okay, there you are. Before, so we start again and we go again. What is going on here? So we go again with, I'm going to share the screen again. Let's see if I can make it. So before we go to the poem, this is Michele City. No, there's no way. Okay, yes. Michele, tell us something.
Okay, I want to take a few minutes because I thought a lot of which images, which picture share with you about my city. And there are lots of beautiful churches and squares and buildings and landscapes that I wanted to show you. But at the end, I want to tell something more personal and saying why I like my city and the reason, my point of view about its history, and share it with you. Because as Italo Calvino said in one of his best novels, and maybe one of the best novels ever written, which is Invisible Cities, you take delight not in a city's 7 or 70 wonders, but in the answer it gives to a question of yours. So I want to say, start to say that this is Grosseto, and this is an aerial view of Grosseto, and Grosseto is the capital of a geographical area in the southern Tuscany, which is Maremma, which is one of the area with the most biodiversity, I think, in Italy, because it's a wide region where you can find the coastline, hills were famous for wine, and there is a mountain where people go to ski in winter. But the thing I really like about my city, it's the fact that its history is totally unique. because comparing it with the other Tuscan cities, which shared a glorious past, they were rich cities with rich history, they were city-states, they were republic like the Republic of Florence or Siena, Pisa, and Lucca. Grosseto always been a city which for a long time, for many centuries, lived in total poverty and despair, I can say, because if we look back to the past, we know that Grosseto in the ancient times were the heart of the Etruscan civilization 3,000 years ago, but with the centuries, there was during the centuries there was a lake near to Grosseto that during the centuries started to rot and became a swamp. It was a lake which was connected to the sea, so it was a salty lake. It's a kind of lagoon, and it became a marshland. It became a swamp, and this brought malaria. As the name says, it's an Italian name. Malaria, it means bad air. It means evil air, because it was believed that breathing the air coming out from the swamp, from the marshland, if you breathe that air, you got poisoned, and then you got the disease. It was later discovered, of course, it was a mosquito living in that swamp. So for centuries, the history of the city was totally different from the other ones in the same region, in the same area in Tuscany. And this thing led Grosseto to become Maremma, all the Maremma region, to become one of the most dangerous places in Italy. It was avoided by everyone. If you went to Maremma, you will die. You wouldn't die. So this thing is totally it's interesting because now the city can say that its history is totally different, and you can feel the scent of this melancholic past in a street and in its environment, in its surroundings, because even Dante, for example, even Dante Alighieri, the great Italian poet, said that in the Inferno, in his Inferno, compared the dark forest of the Circle of Suicides with the Maremma. So it was in the collective imaginary. Maremma was the land of death, was the land of poison and disease. And people always struggle with this kind of poverty, but at the same time, they started to share a relationship with the environment, with nature, which was totally different. This is why, for example, Grosseto still now has no great urban areas, no cementification. There is a great respect between men and between people and nature, because for centuries, men and nature fight each other. Men struggling to survive. Men struggle to survive. And may you show the other picture, the aerial view? Yeah, this is, you can see, this is the city center of Grosseto, which is really limited, really little, and it is enclosed by a wall with 6 bastions, arrow-shaped bastions. This because during the 16th century, the House of Medici, who ruled the Tuscany at the time, wanted to transform this city, which was totally unpopulated and struck with poverty and disease, into a fortress. So for centuries, the fortress of Grosseto was populated only by garrisons of soldiers, only people who were sent there for a limited time. But I like the fact that with strength and with great efforts, starting from 19th century, the people of Grosseto started to reclaim the land, to work hard to transform all the surroundings in what is now considered one of the many beautiful places in Italy. And it is fascinating. This is a thing that I really like. And I like also one thing that I want to share with you, which is a view on this city by one of my favorite writers, who is Luciano Bianciardi. Luciano Bianciardi wrote. Luciano Bianciardi was an intellectual of the 20th century that, after the end of World War II, post-war Italy, had a critical eye on the society which was changing with the arrival of capitalism and consumerism, which after World War II there was the great time of the Dolce Vita, the great time of capitalism arriving in Italy, and everyone was happy because it brought money and happiness, and people can consume, can produce. But this writer was very critical. He was from Grosseto, and he was one of the very first who was suspicious about this. And I think about maybe only Pasolini and few others was with him. And in one of his novels, he wrote that Grosseto, because of its lack of history, or a history different by the other, efforts made of suffering, made of people who struggle to survive in the difficult times, have not the same roots on the other cities. And so it was the best city to try to be into the future, to accept progress and enter in the new American dream that could become the Italian dream. Of course, Bianciardi was provocatory, was ironic, and this is the thing I like to share with you, because it's something interesting, I think. And since we are talking about poetry and literature.
Yes. Sorry, Michele, I just want to say that if you can read it, because there are people that they have to also read.
Oh, sorry. I
just
wanted to share my point of view.
I don't want to interrupt, but I also put the last slide that you sent.
Yeah, I wanted to arrive at a point, but it doesn't matter. Maybe my English was not so good and I repeat stuff, but I thought it was interesting.
No, I understand. It's just because you don't know that we have a schedule, because everyone has commitments.
I want to say one thing.
Like going everywhere, yeah.
Okay, of course. This picture, I didn't took this picture, but I was there when it was taken. This is just outside my city, and I want to say that this is what I like the most, that I can go outside my city and see things like that. This is a buffalo, a Maremma buffalo inside. I was in the car and I stopped and see this scene, and the person who was with me took this picture. And I want to say one thing, that the person who took this picture, this is meant a lot to me, because she is a girl who lives in New York, and we met at last year in Scena, and we met at the last free verse in Brooklyn, and I invited her to Grosseto in Toscana. Her name is Joyce Wong. She was the intern who took pictures at the free verse last year. And we still have a strong relationship, a strong bond. And so I want to tell this, because I want to conclude my speech, my kind of speech, reconnecting me with the last in Scena, and thanks to you for letting me know such a person, that it meant a lot to me.
Well, we're welcome. We didn't do much, but yeah, we're welcome. So just because Fabio and Arsenio are still here, so I'll put Michele on hold because Fabio and Mauro, they have to go, but they want to redo a piece because Arsenio is here. They want to do a little.
Where are you?
Arsenio.
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 He's on mute and his camera's
Okay,
on.
yes,
He's gone.
Arsenio.
My bad. There he is. He's here.
So,
mi negrito.
¿Cómo estás?
What's the matter with you? Why you are late, Arsenio?
I'm sorry.
He was there the whole time.
I'm in Florida. I was
Oh, different time zone. That's right. Oh.
Okay.
No.
I can understand you, but now you can read your rap, and after we do a little piece for only because everyone, everyone.
yeah, we did. We did it already, but they want you to listen to just a part of it. So if you want to read yours, what is it? The name "Home is Where the Spirit Goes," and then they will do really a small part of it, and then Michele, and then you'll read "Timeless," and Michele will translate it. But now, first you do the first one.
Okay. So wait, you're saying so I should read it?
So first you read "Home is Where the Spirit Goes."
Okay. Let me fetch that real quick. Got it written in my notes. All right. Drum rolls sound to the pace of my heartbeat, reaching the start when my life ends. Wings flap to the waves of oxygen filling my lungs. Amazing energy cycles I taste for only a moment. But the memory feels infinite. We switch roles when we inhabit different emotions, all of us as important as the other. Am I really me, or are we all one organism? I can't tell the difference when my ego is missing. Diffused our differences, I stay with ammunition, with nothing to load up and shoot at but my own reflection. The Creator doesn't dwell in things outside of his divine creation. Everything without is a reflection of within. May I go out on a whim to say I cannot control the tides, but to become primed to swim? To say our lights are different just because yours is dim, or to accept it all because I value more than just things? They say falling in love is romantic. I say rising in love is honorable. A love affair with myself so pure, an undying gratitude toward my existence, because I can travel with my soul. I understand my mortalness. I understand my mission. Home is where the spirit goes.
Great.
Wow.
Mauro and Fabio.
Thank you.
Aria su tocco de su coro mio, non pendi a commento, quando sa vida mia spaccia. Soverren di sala, a suba di sonda, si prende di sprumoni di ossigeno. Trettus d'energia, chi da sto per un momento scetto, ma s'arrecoto, parri cannoffini. Mudau sul ruolo, canto più sentito differenti, stotto de mattessi in porto totto, se ho cotti aderus, o se ho totto una cosa scetti.
E mentre volo comprendo ogni cosa, e il mio spirito guerrier nella casa riposa.
Okay, a little piece, say, how can I tell? Thank you for all, Arsenio. The next time, don't be late.
Hey, we recorded it.
That was really good.
Laura, everybody, thank you, Laura. We will meet again in New York, be sure. And in
We'll meet in New York again soon, or maybe in Sardinia.
Also, thank you, Laura. Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao, Arsenio. Ciao. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, everybody.
Ciao, gracias.
Ciao. So we'll do now the next one of Arsenio, Timeless, and Michele is going to translate it.
Hello?
Yeah, can you read time, Arsenio?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you for a second. The connection kind of timed out.
Okay.
Okay, so timeless, here it goes. Affirmative action driven by society's complicated fractions. I'm divided, here on a quest to feel an inch of wholeness, but divinely timeless. Every day turning away from concretizing my existence. Turning off cravings, birthing new existence. Unruly hidden messages stifled by my ignorance, only to show that ignorance was the door to understanding. Learning life's rhythm, riding the maintenance of resistance. Abused power only shows that you are impotent. Rushing to be a product of the white man's karmic cycle. We started it all in Kemet, then they recycled. Why were we raised to be assassins and kill our own natural beauty and flow? Because we dwell in the oppressor, we dwell where the oppressor has planted his bow. The arrow we manufacture and shoot ourselves. A wicked game attempting to tame the royal flame. Integration made gray areas for a forgotten history's name. The children of the sun cycle back to the black one, the source. When I look in the mirror, I know I am that one, of course. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Michele, vai.
Senza tempo. Un'azione affermativa è motivata dalle frazioni di una società ossessiva. In quanto frammento so che quello che vorrei è essere parte dell'intero senza tempo come gli dèi. Ogni giorno più distante dal concretizzare la mia essenza, spengo ogni desiderio, do vita a una nuova esistenza. Segreti messaggi di ribellione soffocati dalla mia ignoranza, solo per mostrare che quell'ignoranza indicava la via della comprensione. Conoscere il ritmo della vita solo per riuscire a non perdere la resistenza. Chi abusa del potere non fa altro che mostrarcela la sua impotenza. Sgomitiamo per essere un prodotto del ciclo karmico dell'uomo bianco. Cominciamo nel Kemet e poi loro rifanno tutto identico. Perché ci crescono per divenire assassini e uccidere la nostra bellezza, il nostro afflato naturale? Perché dove viviamo ci hanno piazzato davanti l'arco di un criminale. La freccia la costruiamo noi e poi la usiamo per spararci addosso, il gioco di un pazzo che riesce a domare la fiamma della nostra gloria. L'integrazione ha creato zone grigie per chi gioca a dimenticare la storia. I figli del sole compiono il proprio giro a ritroso, fino al nero, l'origine. E quando mi guardo allo specchio, allora so di esserlo davvero, è innegabile.
Thank you, grazie.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much, bro.
Okay, so I don't know what is going on here, but I have some. Okay. So now we have what's happening? Now we have this is what is happening. I am going. So we have. Do we have a Wanda? Dave.
Who is it? Amanda?
Wanda.
Wanda. Yeah, Wanda. She's here. Yeah. Wanda, can you hear? Let's see. We had to unmute her. 718 there.
No, 718 was someone else.
You know, same person.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Just under a different.
So okay, so I have it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wanda and Alessandro. Now, again, before we go to Wanda, let's see if I can do this. Alessandro sent, who is also from Bologna, send this.
Wanda, you with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so before we go to your to yours, I'm going to show. This is what Alessandro tell us about.
Okay.
I know this one very well.
Okay, Francesco Guccini is a songwriter from Bologna, and he wrote Bologna è una vecchia signora. Bologna is an old lady, and to me, this is represented by this picture because Bologna doesn't seduce you all at once, but step by step, and you have to discover little secrets like this one. You just happen to walk under a portico, you just turn your head, and you found a window that reveals a world of water, canals, history, and it seems like a touch of Venice that you would not imagine in Bologna. But I don't want to tell you too much. I invite you to discover it with Bologna whenever you come. I'll bring you there without telling it.
And this one?
And this is one of the.
Sorry, made a mistake. Okay.
Okay, this is one of the main statues in the monumental cemeteries, which is one of the widest monumental complex in Bologna. But it's also a theater to me, because I've been happening to play during the summer, and to me it was an honor and privilege, because I mean it's a place which is right under San Luca Hill. So from above you will see the star, the moon, San Luca looking from above, and playing there outdoors with such a spiritual context. I mean, it's really a privilege.
Thank you. So I'll stop sharing. And San Luca means Saint Luke, for if you don't know.
It was the church that Andrea showed us before.
Yes. Okay, so Wanda.
Yes.
Your poem is for $1.
Yes.
Okay, go.
JT, don't come in here with all that loud mouth and slobbering all over me. Pissy drunk again. Look at you. Ought to be ashamed of yourself by now, you old fool. Gonna drink yourself to death. Get away from me. Just go on. Supper's on the stove. It's still warm. Go on now. Oh, HISTV, May. Why don't you leave me alone about my drinking? Just let me be. The bills get paid, don't they? If I want to drink myself to death, it's my life and my dying. HIST. Why are you always spelling like that, Uncle JT? You're not fooling me. I know what you're saying, and it's not HIST. It's SHIT. Spell it. SHIT. Come here, baby. Come, Uncle JT. You're going to be the goddamn smartest one in this whole damn family. The smartest one. Give me one of your big old hug and kiss. Ow, Uncle JT, your face sticking me. Oh, HIST. I just shaved 2 days ago, and hair's growing back already. I'm sorry, baby. Here. This for you to go to the corner store and get yourself some big charm lollipops. Whatever flavors you want. Ask your mama before you go. And ask her when you can eat them too, okay? Don't want to hear her mouth too. Your Aunt V's mouth is enough. Okay, Uncle JT, thank you. And I'm going to get all grape and cherry. They my favorite flavors. And Uncle JT, would you please stop calling me baby? I'm almost 10 years old now. You always be my baby. Always, no matter how old and how big you get. My baby, you hear me? And whatever flavors you want to get, baby, it's fine by me. Just remember to let your mama know. Now, if the lollipop's 25 cents a piece, how many can you get with what I gave you? Let me see. I can get 4 with this dollar, 4 with this dollar, and 4 with this dollar. I can get 4 for $1, and you gave me $3, and 4 times 3 is 12, Uncle JT. I can get me 12 big lollipops. You see, I told you, you're going to be the goddamn smartest one in this whole damn family. The smartest one. You just wait and see. And I hope you heard that, V-May. Now come here again, baby. Just give Uncle JT a great big hug this time.
Thank you.
That's a pleasure.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Alessandro, vai.
4 con $1, 1962, soggiorno, moglie, marito, nipotina di 10 anni. JT, non entrerai mica qui con quella boccaccia a sbavarmi addosso, ubriacone incazzato di nuovo, ma guardati, ti dovresti vergognare adesso, stupido vecchio, bere così fino a crepare. Stammi lontano, avanti, su, la zuppa è sulla stufa ancora calda, adesso aria, via, via! Oh madre, M-A-D-R-E, ma perché non mi fai bere in pace? Lasciami stare, le bollette non sono pagate. Allora, se io voglio bere fino a crepare, la vita è la mia e la morte è la mia, madre M-A-D-R-E. Zio JT, perché dici sempre madre M-A-D-R-E? Non me la racconti giusta? Io lo so che quando dici M-A-D-R-E in realtà vuoi dire M-R-D-A. Merda, merda! Vieni qui piccolina, vieni qui da zio JT. Tu diventerai la più intelligente di tutta la famiglia, per Dio la più intelligente di tutti. E adesso dammi subito un bacio e un abbraccio. Ah, zio JT, ma hai la faccia che punge. Oh, madre M-A-D-R-E, mi sono fatto la barba da solo 2 giorni e i peli ricrescono già. Mi dispiace piccolina. Ecco qua, con questi puoi andare al negozio all'angolo a comprarti dei lecca-lecca, il gusto che vuoi, ma chiedi a tua madre prima e chiedile pure quando li puoi mangiare, intesi? Tua zia non la voglio più sentire blaterare. Zia V, devi startene zitta. Ok, zio JT, grazie. Prenderò uva e ciliegia, i miei gusti preferiti. Ma zio JT, potresti smetterla di chiamarmi piccolina? Ho quasi 10 anni ormai. Ma tu sarai sempre la mia piccolina, sempre! Non importa quanto grande sarai o quanti anni avrai, la mia piccolina sempre. Hai capito? E qualunque gusto voglia la mia piccolina, per me va bene. Solo ricordati di dirlo alla mamma. Ma senti un po'. Ora, se un lecca-lecca costa 25 centesimi, quanti ne puoi comprare con i soldi che ti ho dato? Vediamo, con questo dollaro ne vengono 4, con quest'altro dollaro 4 e 4 con quest'altro. Con ogni dollaro ne vengano 4 e tu mi hai dato 3 dollari. 4 per 3, 12. Zio JT, posso comprare 12 bei lecca-lecca. Hai visto che ti avevo detto? Tu diventerai la più intelligente della famiglia, per Dio, la più intelligente di tutti, dammi retta. E spero che tu lo abbia sentito, Vimei. E adesso vieni qui, piccolina. Stavolta, gliela dai a zio JT una bella abbracciatona, eh?
Bravo, bravo. Wow.
Can you hear me, Dave?
That is amazing.
I love
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. We hear you.
I am tired. That was great.
It was a challenge translated.
Oh my!
The shit, the H-I-C-I, whatever. I mean, it took me ages.
Oh, the energy, you know. Oh my! That was wonderful.
That was fantastic. Oh my God.
It was. Wow. Both pieces, beautiful.
So we have it recorded too, Wanda. So when you have a chance, we got to let you. You got to see his acting too. Like, watch the video. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yes, because I certainly felt it. Yes.
I'll try to send you the link so you can watch it on the computer when you have time. That would be great.
Okay, please do. And Mike, the King and I too, because I love that one too. Just two different ones, but both well executed. Yeah.
Good.
We have Tobia, but we don't have Mrs. Davis, right? Yet.
I don't think Miss Davis is.
While we are waiting, Tobia, ciao. And we'll wait a little
ciao,
bit.
Hello everyone from Milan.
Ciao, caro. So because we're talking about Milan and Lombardy and that region, so not everyone has poems, but a lot of our artists send slides. So I want to show another slide. Paolo, do you want to talk about your slide here? Let me do it. Okay. Let me see if I can do it again. So Paolo and Bruna, let's see if I can do this. Yes, here. Share. So Paolo, do you want to talk about, tell us what it is, this?
Yes, this is a place in the middle of Lake Como. and that is close to the city where I live. And
I don't know what happened. One moment, sorry. I go back. This is beautiful. Okay, well, now you can talk.
And I love to go there when I want to relax, because there is a long path along the lake, and it's a place that is quite always, it's always warm, and in fact it is possible to have to buy a local oil, because it is in the north of Italy, and so it is strange, but it is possible to cultivate olive trees and to have the oil too. And in the summer, it's possible to have to go to swim there. And that one is a small island, and in June there is a sort of a celebration with fireworks. To remember an ancient battle that happened there with that ended with the fire of the island. So I love this place. It's relaxing with mountains around, and it's a nice place, I think.
So we are in Lombardy now, and now we go even northern. Right? Is northern here, if I ever able to do it. I don't know what's going on with my, it's okay. Bruna?
It is the...
Northern than, okay, now it's working. As my PowerPoint is going crazy.
It is the ancient bell tower of Pordenone.
Which is northern from the Lake of Como.
From Venice, between Venice and Slovenia, between Udine in Friuli and Slovenia. It's near 60 kilometers from Venice, and it is built in 1374, and it is identical to the St. Mark's bell tower of Venice, but smaller, but original, because the bell tower of Venice fell down in 1900, and the bell tower of Pordenone is original. And I love it because tell us of the past of Pordenone, who was a medieval town with artistic, many artistic things, and for example, a famous painter who, Renaissance painter, who have the same name of the town, Il Pordenone. And it was a rich village with a typical castle near the river. And but this medieval characteristic of the town was a little changed in the 20th century, because the town grew up like an industrial town, a city. And I have write about this contradiction, the past and the industrial of the Pordenone, in a play. It is the name of the play is The Tale of an Industrial City, speaking about this contradiction. It's ironic play, okay. And the other imagine I have, the imagine is the river of Pordenone. Pordenone is born for the river because was a port, Portus Naonis, on the further north part of Italy. It's very important because it was a way of communication with Venice, and I like very much the river, because the river of Pordenone, the name is Noncello. It was my teacher of the dramaturgy, because I have begun write plays on the theme of the river. And after Pordenone and Noncello, I kept writing plays on all the rivers of the Friuli and North Italy, like Sardinia, also center of Italy. And I have invented a new kind of plays, river dramaturgy. And also I made this place in the near the river, in the river on the boat. Okay.
So the next time you have to do it on the East River or the Hudson River.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
To study the Hudson River, yes.
Okay, do we have Mrs. Davis? No, yet.
No, I don't think so. I think she probably hung up at the office because she not.
Okay, so do you want to read her? Do you have her poem, Dave?
Which one is the one about?
Is the life and death of Raymond Stein.
All right. Okay.
You have it?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see here.
Because in the meantime, if you want,
I have.
you have it? Okay, go.
Okay. The life and death of Raymond Stein. I was only in the 6th grade when I decided to invite my childhood boyfriend over to my house. Raymond was very mature for his age. I didn't exactly know how old he was, but he had a full beard. When Raymond arrived, my grandparents and I were sitting out on the front porch, and they looked at him in amazement as he approached. I explained that Raymond was my friend from school and that I had invited him over. My grandfather politely asked if I would come inside the house with him. First, he said, "Now, who told you that you could invite someone over here? You're only in the 6th grade. I will let you know when you can start dating. And secondly, how old is this boy?" I said, "Well, he's in 6th grade too." That was the first and last of Raymond Stein. That is possibly why even today, I'm attracted to well-groomed men with a beard. Ms. Davis.
Fantastic. Tobia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So it's all yours, the stage.
Oh, do you want me to read the translation?
Yes. You need
Oh,
to
okay, okay.
read the translation.
Okay,
yes.
okay. Sorry, I don't know if I will be a good reader. I hope so.
Tobia is a playwright, and he won the Mario Fratti Award last year with a hide and seek that was supposed to be on stage on production, and now in these days, exactly these days.
In these very days, actually.
Very?
In these very days, actually.
This very day, we were supposed to open hide and seek at the tank, but we will later on. As soon as the tank reopen, we'll produce his play. Okay, go.
So, Vita e morte di Raymond Stein. Ero solo in prima media quando decisi di invitare a casa il mio fidanzatino di allora. Raymond era molto maturo per la sua età. Aveva una folta barba. Quando arrivò, i miei nonni ed io sedevamo in veranda. Loro lo guardarono avvicinarsi con stupore. Io spiegai che Raymond era un mio compagno di scuola e che lo avevo invitato da noi. Mio nonno chiese gentilmente se avessi intenzione di entrare in casa con lui. Anzitutto, disse, chi ti ha detto che puoi invitare gente a casa? Sei solo in prima media. Quando potrai iniziare a uscire coi ragazzi te lo farò sapere. Poi chiese, quanti anni ha sto ragazzo? Io dissi, fa la prima media anche lui. Quella fu la prima e l'ultima volta con Raymond Stein. Probabilmente è per quello che, anche oggi, sono attratta dagli uomini con la barba.
Grazie.
So,
Grazie a voi. Thank you.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. We got it recorded. So Miss Davis, for you guys who don't know her, she runs the South Bronx site where we all work. So she is the director of the whole site. She's what they call the Bronx Neon director of that particular site. So she'll be very, very happy to hear this. So we'll send her the recording. So
Yeah,
just
sure.
the little note behind this is she told us later that she went to a reunion later on, you know, like many years later. And it turned out she found out that Raymond Stein was actually about 10 years older than she was. Also in the same grade. But she didn't know this for like another 40 years or something, you know. So like a long time later.
This is an interesting ending.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why the grandfather was like, what are you talking about?
He was right. He was right.
He was right. Yeah. He's like, how does he have a full-grown beard and he's only in the 6th grade? But I love her closing line, though, this idea. This is why I'm still attracted to men with the beards.
It's something to think about. Okay, so we have only the slides from me and Donatella. We'll do it later. Let's have some open mic, and then in the between we'll put our slides.
Okay, who would like to be in the open mic today? Who's ready to give us something new and fresh?
I see Melody. Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
I'm waiting for a song.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I don't
All
mind.
right.
Oh.
Let me pull up something. Okay, I got.
All right. My poem is called New York.
Wait, Kazim, it's not your goal.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm glad you're
Yeah, I had something pulled up.
You could go after her.
Okay.
Awesome.
Melody, go when you want.
This thing muted. Oh my god. My love has come along. My lonely days are over. And life is like a song. Oh yeah, I love the sky above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night that I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I never known. Ooh yeah, you smile. Oh, and then a spell was cast. heaven. For you are mine at last. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So I'll tell you something about this song later on. Who's next? Before someone said the New York poem, who's did it?
Oh yeah, Kazim, you there?
Yeah, that's me. All right.
Okay.
My poem is called My New York. The melting pot of the many who died, where I've grown and survived. These streets were promiscuity and well known. The hidden truths of the city that never sleeps lie beneath the brick walls of graffiti that marks up territory and warning of whom, by which we will never know, because the elephant in the room speaks. But we start to realize that we're just a minority with their authority, and we turn a blind eye.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. The ending.
Yeah. Very
Good.
timing.
Yeah, it matches with today's time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For that. Thank you.
Thank you. Kat, do you have something?
Yeah, I have a poem. It's called To Those Who Suffer in Silence. At first, it's like a summer day, all roses and daisies. Then winter comes and it all goes away. Never thought I'd see the day where the one you love brings you misery and pain, suffering in silence. The journey is never easy. The horrific photos I stored on my phone, the daily reminder to leave, to escape, a simple delete and it all went away. You think the disappearance of a bruise will make it all go away? You cannot erase those photos from your brain. The PTSD, that fear, I thought that was it. I thought I was near. For those who suffer in silence. Here I am today, 1 year later. I broke free. That permit I got, that degree I got, my dream job I got. Can't forget the man of my dreams. Here I am today. I broke free. For those of us who have suffered in silence, never give up the fight. That's it.
Nice.
Thank you. We'll be emailing his poem and my poem.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you guys for having us. From what I know, this is the last day with Italy, right?
Yeah,
with
for
the
now.
theater.
We're gonna
Yes, until further notice.
We're gonna try to
You
figure out
guys
to get them back. We're gonna try to sweet talk them into coming back.
Sounds good to me.
We'll see.
I will miss you guys.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. It depends how much, Dave is offering us.
Yeah, we just send off.
If you make
So
an
my
offer,
Thursdays aren't gonna be filled with romantic Italian people speaking to me in my ear. Oh my God, no!
Ay. Okay, is there anyone, or we can show Donatella slides? We'll show Donatella slides. Let's go. Okay, Donna, it's your turn. Let me go to the slides here. And share the screen. Okay, let's see. Donna, this is yours, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, I must admit I cheated because Laura asked me for 3 pictures, and in fact I choose 3 sites, but many more pictures. The first one, and the 3 sites are very special sites in Rome, not very famous. Well, they are well known, but not so many people go there. Also because there is so much to see in Rome. They're outside the main touristic tours. But there are 3 sites that I really love for different reasons, and all my friends visiting Rome, even for the first time, they have so much to see, but if they go out with me, I bring them in these 3 places when I can. This first one is an old, it's it's called Archeologia Industriale. I'm not sure how it is sounds in English. It's an old electric energy factory from the late 19th century. It was abandoned because, of course, technology evolved and it's not used anymore. But all the enormous engines, like the black one you see in the pictures, they're still there. And they restored the place about 10 years ago. And they, as we have so many statues from the Romans that are not, there's not enough space in museums. There are a lot of old statues and other things that are in the basement and nobody can see them. So the municipality they decided to bring some of the pieces in the Roman museums in Rome to this place, and they put up these exhibitions that was supposed to be for a short time, but then they decided to leave it there because, as you can see, the contrast between the white marble and the antique statues and the iron and the technology, ancient as well, but not that the same age, of course. It's very, very strong and powerful, and it's a very inspiring place to me. Centrale Montemartini. You can go to the next one. This is another of my favorite places. In fact, the picture on the left, the keyhole, was taken by Aiza. Last time she was in Rome, I brought her there and she took the picture. This is the white, the building, the door is the door of the gardens of the Malta Chevalier, I don't know. It's an old, you must know the Cavaliere di Malta. It's an old ancient.
Is the Knight of Malta?
Yes, Knight of Malta. It's a military order linked with the Pope and the Graal and all that kind of stories. They have these. They don't have. They are like a reign without a physical country. It's a strange kind of thing, very, very ancient. And they own a few buildings in Rome because they were very powerful and linked. They're still powerful and like mysterious, and they're linked with the church. So they do have some buildings in Rome. This one is up one of the hills, and the white wall with the door is the entrance of the garden, which is normally closed. In the gardens there is a rosewood gallery that faces the chapel, the St. Peter's Dome, and through the keyhole of the green door you can actually see the roses, and in the background the church. So it's a very, very interesting place full of symbols and mysterious things related to their history.
But when you come to Rome, we are not going to tell you because
yes, you have to find it.
Surprises, yeah.
Next one. This is like a fairy tales place. It's in Villa Torlonia, which is one of the. It used to be a villa at the place where a prince used to live, and then Mussolini took the place for himself, and then it was abandoned. And I remember when I was not a child but a young girl, it was abandoned. So it was all, there was a gate all around the building, and our adventure was climbing this gate and having adventures in this dangerous place full of greens, and was very ruined actually. now they restored it, and then it's possible to visit, and they also do concerts in the garden. And the peculiar things is that it was like a, there's a villa, and in the park there are some buildings. This one was like a fancy place for the prince, and it's actually like a fairy tale. Nobody ever lived there, but it's Liberty style, and all the windows, I put the pictures of the windows on the up there. All the windows are like that, original from the early 20th century. Beautiful, beautiful place, and it's called Casina delle Civette. Civette is le gufo, la civetta, non mi ricordo. It's the animal you see in the up left. It's not the owl, it's the other one. because the main door there are.
How you call it, Dave?
The peacock.
Peacock? No, it's not peacock. No.
Peacock?
No, it's night bird as well. It's not the owl.
Like owl?
It's similar to the owl. It's a little smaller, but yeah, that kind of bird. Okay. And it's named from this window, the place.
Oh.
And that's it.
Okay.
That's my very special role.
Owl? No, it's owl.
Yeah.
Oh.
Owl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owl.
Owl.
The second one is it looks like peacocks. The second ones.
The second one is peacocks, and then the third one is the typical Liberty. It's like Tiffany used this. It's grapes and greens. It's very similar to Tiffany's. Mm. And the other one is le rondini. Lo sapevo. It's the spring bird, the black one, black and white. What's the name?
I don't know.
I'll tell you.
Like the one in Roma.
The one on the right, up like.
Wallow.
What?
Wallows, yes.
Wallow, yes.
Yeah.
Do we have someone else, or I show you mine and then we go to poems?
We have who is here? Who want to recite? Okay, unmute yourself there. Okay.
My name is Bruce Kirkland, The name of this poem is called Sensational Machine. Bruce! The way he moves his body, just as he don't care. No need to own the key to your heart if your ex has the spare. Keep me in memory like I keep my father. Can you tell he was here? Move so stimulating at the bar, brewing everywhere. Sexy, sexy babes from all over, my dear. Hope they feel how they look. Moving automatic like you knew I'm hood. Dance like the French. God taught me to be a miraculous machine. Supreme being. Come on, I'll show you what I mean. Stay on your dean. God blesses the queen. He put her on my team. I deserve to be on the scene. Not only is she my wife, but the woman of my dreams. I'm a sensational machine, like Sean and Sherry. It's how I want to need my Lillian. I love her so much. We crunch and munch. Wish I could put something in her gut with love, using my King Midas touch. So much for being her sensational machine. Thank you, Bruce Kirkland. Thank you.
That was tough.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else?
Somebody else like to go?
Bruce, you ain't giving me no love. I'm over here giving you love. Oh my God.
How you doing? That's Melody. I'm sorry.
Right. Exactly.
If you want to hear more, I got more.
Yeah, go ahead. Give us one more.
Why do I love? The name of this poem is Why Do I Love? God is love, but the world is full of hate. Innocent babies getting killed. Can you take my heart from me? This society is cold on us, the whole NYC. Why don't you yourselves, the everyday New Yorkers, love one another? I'm in no way talking about sex or sexually. No, my brothers and sisters, it starts today with ourselves. I want to make I want to make known an organization called SkyBees, which stands for Stop Killing Yourself, Brothers and Sisters, which turns out have just been a non-profitable organization empowering the youth, stopping the violence, rallies and fairs. Each one teach one. We are our brothers keepers. United unity stands and oppose oppression, racism and oppression. In my lifetime experience, I've learned to love. It starts with both mom and dad. They show me a lot, meaning its existence, reasoning, and its message it sends, feeling so precious. Why do I love?
I love you, man. That was beautiful.
Love you too. I love all of y'all. I love all the free verse. Thank you for all Italian, all Italian people, all Italian translators. God bless y'all and stay safe. You know, stay quarantined. Wish y'all nothing but the best. And I hope I get a chance to visit y'all. You know.
Yo,
Yes.
we
We'll
need
be
to take
back
a trip
soon.
out to Italy. We need to boof it up.
Need a vacation.
You can bring New York to them.
And Dave,
We got to make it happen. We got to make it happen.
you make it happen. Come on.
Yo, let's get some coupons.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. That's one.
So before we are not finished yet, but I want to show you my slides because I want to end. We're not ending, but with breathing. And let me see if I can do it. Yeah, that's my slide.
Bruce, you need to narrate that poem on a nice video, man. That almost made me cry, dog.
Yeah, actually, guys, we are trying to figure out how to record this into like kind of audio something, because from here, you know, listening to the original version, the translation is so beautiful that I think many people can enjoy. Really, we'll see. We are trying. We're trying. So let me give you my place. This is my place. Many of the people who know me, they know this place. No, it's not this one. It's this one. So this is where I hopefully will be in about 1 month and something. And is on the point is the south of Italy. The point of the boot is Calabria, Pizzo Calabro, and that is taken from my house and is and that there is Stromboli, the island of Stromboli, which is a volcano. It still is. Actually, last year there were a lot of problems, but let's hope that this year now. This also was taken from near my house. So you can breathe and see how beautiful it is. This is there are sunsets that are amazing.
And you will know that Laura is there because every day you will see the same image with different lights, every single day.
Yes, it's true.
Wow.
Yes, true. It's true. Well, won't you take pictures if every night you have this sunset? And then this is from above.
Goodness.
Pizza is on a hill, so there is a lot to see. I don't know, but there is to see more. But this is, and I don't know if you don't see. But so on the here, if you look on the left, there is you can see some people on a little bit up on the left. So there is where is my house actually. Is really there where there is on the left up corner. So that's it, and I hope to be there soon.
Wow, you have a beautiful home. Beautiful.
Yeah, it was my grandfather actually who my family is from near there. So my grandfather had a lot of land nearby, and he was bringing the kids to this village. is all very close. It's kind of, if you go to New Jersey, you know, like Hoboken and all this, they're really close to each other. So, and then I've been going, I was born, and my grandfather bought this very ruined house in the forest. He was very wise to do that.
Well, I wish I was quarantined there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's paradise right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it
beautiful.
is. It is. It's my personal paradise. Yes, it's true. Okay, so do we want to conclude with
Yeah, I would just say before we finish up that I just want to grazie mille to all the Italians and thank you, muchas gracias to all the guys from the Bronx and from all over New York who joined us. This last 4 weeks has just been absolutely incredible. And these poems, I really do hope we can figure out a way to, I like this idea to create video with them, maybe song somehow with these recordings to figure this out, because we really should figure out a way that we could let this live on and let other people see what we're doing through video now.
Come on, Dave.
New way. So
yeah, we are actually, Dave and I are talking about the different kind of ideas because we love it so much, and as you can see, everyone came back. It's kind of is a very, and for the people who didn't experience in New York, the Italian people, is really something special. And personally, in this moment, is one of the things that really make me breathing again and make me feeling good about the world and about everything. So we are trying, and we can see that there is something, this is a special moment for everyone. And so we want to try to I don't know, to be in this moment for as much as possible. Right?
Yes.
I think Michele volevi dire qualcosa? You wanted to say something? Add something?
What?
You raised your hand before.
Oh, no, no, it's okay. I just there wasn't one thing that I didn't say, but I don't know if the case, because time has passed, it's redundant.
Well, what we can do is, if when we will be able to travel, and if you go, to any of these cities, you can meet and have a guide, a personal guide for all these places.
That'd be great. That'd be
Yeah.
great. Again, I want to thank everybody. What we're going to see also, we next month we're starting an acting program too through our program, which is going to meet on Tuesdays, and hopefully out of this, and these are performance writing. It really is what we're looking at, little plays and scenes. So I hope we can continue this in another way. Every Thursday, we're still here at the same address. By the way, if you guys want to float in from Italy, you're welcome to, because the same Zoom link will be will be at this same address at our time, 3 o'clock your time, 9 p.m. Ongoing, as long as we're in this lockdown, which we may still be here for quite a while before we go back to being outside here in New York. So you're always welcome to join us. If you have poems or you want to perform, you're welcome to do that. And we're also just try to keep in touch. We're at freeversepoems@gmail.com, and I'm sure that Laura can connect you back with us as well. So you're always welcome to be with us in any capacity. And I just want to thank you again for all your work, everything you've put into this. It just means so much to us as a community of artists and writers and just humans. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Dave, for giving us this opportunity too.
It's
for real.
It's a real blessing. All of you guys are. It's a real blessing.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave, and thank you to everybody on the platform. We sincerely appreciate you guys.
Yes, from New York to Italy.
You know it. You know it.
It's my heart that I will be Italian voices.
Melody, we cannot hear you. Repeat, what did you say? You were breaking up.
It hurts my heart that I can't hear your beautiful Italian voices. Ooh la la.
Yeah, I know.
God bless everybody and keep everybody keep safe, and 6 feet.
Stay inside as much as you can, even though it's hard. I know it's hard.
It's the new norm.
This
You
shall
must
pass.
make it easier, Melody. Yo, Sidio, Sharice,
For 3 consecutive
on. I love all you.
rows.
Be safe.
Love, love, love.
I'm praying
Love
for each
you
and
all,
everybody on this site, everybody,
and oh, sorry.
And y'all, I want to let you know, y'all all family to me. So, God
Thank
bless each and every one of y'all.
Thank you, Brucey. We love you, Brucey.
Love you too. I love y'all,
Can't wait till
Freeverse
we
family.
get back on that
Love
mic,
y'all.
man.
I am.
Arsenio, I sent you photos of you and the baby.
He made a
Thank
special
you,
appearance.
everyone. Wanda, thanks. Beautiful.
Thank you, Wanda. This is great, great work. Really great.
Thank you. Keep up the work, Dave.
So,
Thank you, Dave, for making this all happen. Oh.
Yes.
Thank you to Lara and Donatella and everybody from
Laura.
Thank you all.
you're welcome. And if anyone wants to say bye, ciao. I'm trying to unmute everyone, but for some reason it's not working.
I just want to say that we're all blessed to be alive. I want to say rest in power to George Floyd, who was killed by police yesterday, and that we're going to move closer together, unified, because they want us to all go crazy, not only ruin our communities, but ruin ourselves. It's easier to separate us like that. And I think that this is a perfect moment for us to come even closer together and really solve the problem and really love each other, man. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Dave, for giving us a platform to do that.
Thank you, our son.
And just
Thank
to
each and
let
every
you
one of y'all.
know,
Give yourself a round of applause.
in Italy, if you go to Facebook, Twitter, everyone is like really shocked and saying that this shouldn't happen. People is putting I don't breathe in their profile picture. So in Italy is also everyone is feeling it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you feel the love?
And if you want, there is I can share it. I don't know how, but maybe send it to Dave, because there is a way that you can call your representative or call the representatives in what is it? Minneapolis. What is it? Minnesota.
There's a petition. There's a petition to sign as well. I can send it through the chat.
Yeah. Thank you.
Get on that.
We have 95%.
Yeah, share it with us whatever you have.
Share the petition with us.
Thank you.
Will that be okay for also Italians? They sign it?
Yeah. More than okay.
Yeah.
More than okay.
Okay.
You just leave if you have the zip code outside of the US, you just leave the zip code blank, but it counts. Everything counts.
Ok, lo ripeto se non avete sentito, eccetera. È questa petizione che sta girando per i fatti che sono successi ieri, l'altro. E semmai, se volete firmarla, va bene, basta. Dove c'è scritto zip code, che sarebbe il codice di avviamento postale, non mettete niente.
What she said.
I know, right?
Wow. You're all beautiful, wonderful. Appreciate it. Hope to do this next week, or whenever
Arsenio,
time
did
you're
you
ready.
put it? Arsenio, did you put it in the chat? Okay, here.
Yeah, here it is.
I got the link. I got the link right now.
I just sent it.
Perfect.
Got it.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, Dave, again, and thank you for continuously leaving the platform for us.
All right. So everybody stay safe and connect with connect with us next week. We'll be here, you know.
Okay.
All right, everybody say bye to free verse.
Thanks for all the
Everybody say bye to
translators.
free verse.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye, free verse.
Yeah. Adios.
Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Yes, adios.
Mucho amor, mucho amor.
Bye. Ciao to everyone.
Ti amo, mi amor.
Okay, everybody stay safe.
Thank you, Wanda.
Ciao.
Oh, damn. One by one. All leaving.
Ciao, Melody.
Bye.
Ciao a tutti.
Ciao, Andrea.
Ciao.
Alessandro.
Ciao Laura,
Michelle.
tutto via.
On.
Ciao, ciao a tutti.
Donna.
Ciao Andrea, ciao Laura.
Laura.
Ciao Donna. Ciao everyone.
Bye, Dave.
Everyone. Love you, Dave.
Thank you, Andrea. Love you, Bruce.
Free verse forever.
Versetto Libero forever. Sempre, sempre.
Ah, thank you.
Yes, forever. You're right.
Grazie.
Bye.
Grazie, Michele.
Ciao. Grazie a voi.
Donatella.
Beautiful work. It's
Beautiful.
yeah.
Ciao, Dave. We'll talk soon.
Okay, honey. We'll take care of yourself. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, Dave.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Thank you, Donna.
Ciao.
Lala.
Ciao, Bruce. Ciao, Donna.
Ciao.
Ciao, Donna. Donna.
Donna, sì, poi realizzato.
Donna.
Ciao.